Hey guys, Bearded CB82 here today. So today it's this is gonna be my VR for Hard Knocks Forge hashtag HKFOEM giveaway. He's giving away a whole set, metric, deep, and shallow with ratchet. It's an OEM set with a already like the tough foam slots. Everything's got its own slot with Wobble Plus style extension, magnetic spark plug sockets, ratchet, full deal. And so he's got a couple requirements for his. I'll put a link in the channel down below to the video where you can go check it out. And he wants to know, what is your most sentimental tool? I got a lot of tools, so a lot of them to go through, but I got a few that are sentimental. These are kind of sentimental. These are my old, what are these, 442s? 442 channel locks. I got these from my father several years ago, and they were already many years old by that point in time, but I still use them to this day. Sorry, the lighting kind of sucks where I'm at the moment, so I just wanted to make sure that I get the nice pink toolbox in there for you guys. But you know, these have been really good. Use them all the time, and you know, kind of hard to beat, but really good tool. Very happy to have it. Does have some sentiment to it, but you could also say that maybe this, I did a video on these, mail call from Dan Bates up in Canada. This is a Herbrand. See if we can get that. There we go. 9/32 and 5/16. This is my first Herbrand. Well, he gave me a couple of different ones. Herbrand tools, which are basically Canada Snap-on as far as originality, and they've been around a lot longer than Snap-on too. So there's that. Another reason why this is sentimental, it's you know, it was a gift from another person, so you know, that kind of adds some to it. But if I had to say one thing for sure that would probably be my most sentimental tool is gonna be this guy right here. This is a very old, oh, it's about a 4.5 pound double bit axe. I got this from my father. I cleaned it up quite a bit. It's been sitting in the back of my truck. My truck does have a topper on it, so just so you guys know. It just, from sitting around in there in the toolbox, just wound up getting a little bit of corrosion too, but I did clean it up quite a bit compared to what it used to be. He'd usually always leave it set in a bucket of oil, which is why the handle's still all kind of oily, and then dry back there. He gave this to me about a year or two ago. As I was looking around, I knew he had a whole bunch of old axes, and he's like, oh, well, there's this one, because he had a lot of them that were all broke off too, so I figured I'd just find one of those, which I did get a plumb 3.5, kind of neck size down as well, that I cleaned up really nice. A little bit nicer than this thing. This is a tool. This is probably my most sentimental one, just because it's something that he's really had for a very long time, and it's been around for Lord knows how long. So it'd probably be this guy. And then that kind of plays into the second question HK has, is do they have a spirit? Do tools have a spirit? You know, the older tools, you know, like this guy, you know, this is 85, so I'm assuming it was made in 1985, so it's been around for quite a while, 32 years. And then this thing obviously has probably been around since, I don't know, maybe the 50s, maybe the 60s, if not maybe a little bit older. But you know, if this thing could talk, you know, what type of story would it tell? You know, how many trees have succumbed to their fate of this guy, you know, how much wood's been chopped, you know, how many people have been kept warm and through how many winters just from this guy. You know, it's kind of one of those things that makes you wonder, you know. So do they have a spirit? Well, it's possible. You know, a lot of people like to think about, you know, wow, this thing's been around a long while, wonder how much use it's seen. So there you go. Now, as far as my entry goes, I do want to pay my entry forward. We already know I've got plenty of tools. You know, Bubblegum over here's got plenty of tools in her. I got the other toolbox that I did a tour on a few weeks back. It's got plenty of tools in it. Plus, I got more that I'm eventually going to go through whenever I get time. I actually finally got time to do this video after I clocked off of work here a few minutes ago. I'd like to pay it forward to Heath Schwab, just because, well, he is a guy that could use some decent tools. He does have some tools, but a nice little upgrade for him, I think it'd be good. He paid his entry forward on the plier giveaway that I had for my 500. So I'd like to go ahead and pay forward my entry to him. So just giving you a heads up. So Heath, if you see this, I'll put a link to his channel down below too, because I think he changed his name to Danny Heath Schwab. So excuse me. So there's that. So Heath, if you see this, my entry's going to you. And so anyways, everybody, remember, like, share, hate, subscribe, comment, you know, hardknocksforge@gmail.com. And don't send him any panties because they never fit. I don't know. I think he's kidding. I think he likes that on occasion. You know, nothing like the smooth feel of silk against his skin. I think he enjoys it. All right, everybody. Y'all take care and stay safe. Catch you later.